People, what's good? What's happening? What's up? Yo, it's me, Brian B, back at it. Yo, tonight is going to be a really fun night, guys. I hope you came prepared for the conversation. I hope you came prepared for the battles. I hope you came prepared for the very first challenge tower that we're going to have here on the Beeline Entertainment LLC. Now, keep in mind, this is the first one. We're going to start off with finding out what is the greatest cartoon of all time, yo. We have 100 cartoons. They go into battles. It's going to be 50 battles, and then we're going to go to 25 battles, and then we're going to keep rocking on until we get to number one. Now, we may not do that in this episode, but this is damn near the start, and you're going to be here for it, so definitely drop your opinions in the comments tonight. We got a lot to look forward to. We got a lot to do, so let's get started. But first, we got to talk. All right, I'm excited. We got to get a word from our sponsors. Let's go. People, check it out. Are you looking for that extra boost of energy that you need to get through your day, to get things done? Well, check it out. Grab you a can of Dubby. Make sure you take it in and you get the energy of me, Brian B., proud sponsor of the Beeline Entertainment LLC. That's right. Get you a can today. Use that promo code BeelineNRG at checkout. Let's go.
The watch list.
Jurassic World Rebirth.
Now, Supergirl had to see right? That's all they were talking about was getting some.
Have some more.
Oh, the sloppy
Sure that I'm not getting in my own way and building my own mentality instead of just allowing it to be built.
And it's a great song. Highs and lows, great hook.
Batman, Master of the Fantastic. Yeah. Remember these guys?
They missed an opportunity.
Minimal like a freaking McDonald's.
Like a damn package of. You think this is orange juice is? Beeline, that's right. Check it out. It's me, Brian B. And wishing you would stop on over to YouTube and make sure that you like, make sure that you share, make sure you subscribe to the channel for awesome and fun episodes like this. We have a lot of episodes. We do 3 shows a week. The first show, we start off with the Beeline web show, Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. We talk a little bit of everything, and we get straight to the point, baby. That's what we got to do. We had a really fun show. Me and one of the guests that's on tonight with us for the Cartoon Challenge. We had a really fun show this Tuesday, so head on over to YouTube and check it out. Then, of course, we had Straight Through the Roast Wrestle Talk. If you're a pro wrestling fan, we was talking all things wrestling. Definitely had a really fun show last night with the STR Nation in the building. But listen, bro, tonight is all about the entertainment, man. We at the entertainment show tonight. This is where we talk all things entertainment, whether it's TV, music, movies, video games, whatever, gossip. We talking about everything, AI, aliens. We talk about everything, bro. But yo, listen, we got a really, really, really fun show for you guys tonight, because if you don't know, I've been putting it everywhere. This is the very first ever challenge that we're going to have here. The next one, I'm happy to announce, is going to be on Halloween. We got the Halloween challenge tower. We're going to be finding the scariest horror movie of all time, and that's going to be a very, very fun one. I'm pretty sure that we're going to have some people that's going to want to come back for that as well. But listen, hopefully this goes well. We got a lot of work to do, so we're going to jump right into it. Coming to the stage, entering the building, we got, listen, I don't host this show by myself. He's on with me every week, Thursday nights, baby. It's Brian B. and Kyle. Eric, what up, Kyle?
What's going on?
Chilling, man. Excited, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun night, man. We gonna have some conversations. We gonna have some arguments. We gonna have some debates. So we gonna get it done. We definitely gonna get it done. And a show of this caliber, listen, we couldn't just do just me and Kyle, man. We know people, bro. We know people. People like to talk with us. So I want to introduce my guy, very creative guy. He's been on the show all week at this point, kind of, except for the wrestling show. But we got my man Troy D. Ryan, the man of horror, returning
Hey,
to
what's
help
up? What's
us out
up?
in this challenge.
What's
Yeah,
good,
Yo,
I
bro?
had
bro.
to do it. I had to.
Yeah, we
I saw that.
appreciate it,
I
man.
saw y'all put it up. I was like, hey, what nigga? Y'all ain't called me.
Man, let me tell you. Yeah, we gonna
Right?
be doing some work tonight. But listen, I want to go around the room real quick because, like I said, we're gonna be jumping into it. I still got a couple things I want to get together. Let's start with Troy since he's our guest. Troy, without like naming too many cartoons, because we about to name a whole lot. Yo, how'd you get started with cartoons, man? What was your what was like, what did you do in the mornings, or what was your like,
Um,
routine when it was coming to watching cartoons? Good, let it be known.
ooh, like the earliest I can recall is like boomerang type shit. So like
Mm.
Scooby Doo, Flintstones, shit like that, and then like maybe even to hop over to like Captain Planet and
Got it.
like
Okay.
shit like that. And then I think
Yeah,
my
you're a
first
90s kid.
anime. Oh, for sure. And then my
You and
my first two animes was Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon.
Okay.
Tsunami days.
Very,
Man,
very good. All right. And Kyle, listen, I know, we talk to Kyle. Kyle, we talk about this all the time. But
All
what
the
was your
time.
routine? Like, you got a routine?
Yeah, yes, I had a routine. You're talking to a kid who wasn't allowed to watch TV on the weekdays, so I tried to get all
Mm.
oh
mine,
wow, lose my
all
fucking
my
mind.
for real. Like I was not allowed to watch except for like special occasions. I was not allowed to watch TV on the weekdays because my mom
Yeah,
didn't want it to affect my grades. You know what I mean?
I get that.
Oh, yeah.
So Saturday, Sunday, and then at one point I had to convince her that Friday was the start of the weekend because I couldn't watch it on Friday at first either. So
Yeah.
so Saturday, so I tried to get my whole dose of everything between Saturday and Sunday, and then eventually Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Saturday, and I was the kid that got up just because anyway, just got up
Yeah.
early anyway.
Yeah,
I was
Oh, yeah,
always an
yeah.
early bird till this day,
always
still early bird.
Yeah, me too.
late
I
night
wake
and
up
early
early, bro.
bird. I don't know how the fuck I do it.
Yeah.
Word. So between the
Yep.
hours of 5:30 and 6 a.m., it was get up in the morning, brush my teeth, get my cereal ready, and just turn on the TV and see and see what was on because I had stuff
Nice to
ready
meet
to.
you, Jonathan.
Oh, yeah, hey, how you doing? Good to see good to meet you. Um,
What's up?
yeah, but it is that's what it was.
Yeah.
6 a.m. Turn on the TV.
Yeah,
Wait till my select shows came on. I'm talking the WB Saturday morning lineup,
Mm.
oh what?
the ABC one Saturday morning lineup, Nickelodeon,
Mm-hmm.
Nicktoons, all of that. And I didn't have Cartoon Network at the time because my for whatever reason, cable company didn't have it. So anytime I would see anything like Sailor Moon or Dragon Ball Z, once again, it'd be at like 6 in the morning, like
Right.
Yeah.
6 in the morning, watching all of them, and to this day, still watching cartoons.
I
Definitely,
would do
definitely.
Sailor Moon in the morning and Dragon Ball Z after school.
Word.
Yep,
Mm.
that's what I was about to say. Listen, runner for life. If you subscribe, will we care? Of course we would care. Of course it would be amazing. You subscribe to the channel and check us out. Definitely leave your comments about the cartoons that we about to talk about here in a minute. But
Absolutely.
yeah, like you guys were saying, I had to think back about like when I was a kid. First of all, the morning time when you wake up before school and everything like that or whatever, I turn the
Mhm.
TV on, especially when eating breakfast, waiting to go out to the bus stop or whatever. That's when I used to catch up on my Mighty Max. And you had the early morning
Mm.
cartoons, whether it was Scooby Doo or
Yeah,
like I said, Mighty Max. You had a couple of Sailor Moon used to come on at like 6 o'clock in the morning.
6 in the morning. Yep.
yep.
Yeah, so I used to watch that stuff, and then of course, you go into your Nickelodeon and stuff like that. When I got home, that was when I really Batman the animated series came on, Power Rangers came on. So that was like the ones that I was watching when I was younger, right before Nickelodeon they had their stop when you got home. That's when like the kiddie stuff stopped. Nick Jr. went off around like 2 o'clock or whatever, and then they started playing like the regular stuff, Tiny Toon Adventures, Garfield, and all that stuff. Yeah, man. So it was always like those periods, and then like you
Oh,
said,
dear.
man, listen, you jump into the Saturday morning. This now is a whole nother world, bro. I used to wake up at like 6 o'clock in the morning and watch. I don't know if you remember this, but Alice in Wonderland
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever it was called. Yeah, like the hip hop version or whatever they had. They had the Black Queen.
That was so it was so
Bruh.
early 90s because
That was 90s life.
you talking early Disney Channel stuff when it was still
Dog.
premium.
Yeah.
Like that was man. And recently I was watching some episodes on Disney Plus, right? And to see if I still felt the same. And I'm like, you know
Yeah.
what? This was so early 90s. This was before the 90s knew what the 90s wanted to be.
Yeah.
All they knew was kids like this was 1991. All they knew was kids like hip hop. So far, they like this hippity hop, and this is supposed to be educational. Oh, and they like rollerblades, so they put the white
Put all
rabbit
this shit
on
together. Put it all in
rollerblades.
one.
Yeah.
But they gave us a literal Black Queen, which is
It was
something I
fun.
didn't see a lot of. You know,
It was a fun show. I used to watch that. I watched Jack Hanna,
Oh, yeah.
Animal Adventures Growing Up Wild. Just watch that in the morning. And then after that was when the cartoons started coming on around like 8 o'clock.
A lot
And,
of
yeah,
the
we'd be
educational
up there.
stuff was actually pretty good. I'm not
Yeah.
not gonna
Yeah, I
lie.
just like it
Yeah.
too.
Bill Nye the
Just like it
Science
too.
Guy, shout out.
Oh, man. Beekman's
man.
World.
Beekman's
and
World.
Reading fucking rain. Well, that wasn't a cartoon though. Damn.
Reading
But you know,
Rainbow.
but-
Yeah.
I'm just
but-
thinking about
Reading
reading
Rainbow.
Whole
though.
bunch.
I'm just thinking about
Cartoon
reading
shows,
because niggas need to
Ghostbusters.
read.
Real Ghostbusters. Oh,
Yeah, you got
Ninja
some good ones in
Turtles,
here.
Oh yeah.
Inspector Gadget.
But are they
James-
going to win? That's the question.
James Bond Jr., Elf, Spider-Man, the animated series. This dude-
Damn, remember Alf, the Alf cartoon?
Elf,
Damn,
the
remember
Elf
that shit?
cartoon. Elf cartoon.
Do y'all remember Mummies Alive?
Oh, yeah.
Vaguely, yes.
Yeah, I remember all of those.
Mhm.
Every
I
time
know-
there was a cartoon, every time a show or a movie came out, then they revamp it, and some were good and some were bad. But all
Especially
right,
the
listen,
movie,
guys,
especially the
we got a lot
movie,
to talk about tonight, so we're gonna
Yeah.
get ready to start jumping into it. Guys, leave your comments.
Yeah.
We definitely are gonna put them on the screen as we're talking about them, and definitely feel free to share your opinions because you're probably gonna want to for some of these battles. But we're gonna get into the first battle right away, man. We ain't gonna waste no time. So the rules for this pretty much are gonna be as 3 people in the room. We're definitely gonna have to, of course, as we're gonna try to get through as much as we can. We're going to definitely want to talk about it. We could definitely argue about it, but we're going to put it to a vote at the end, and then we're going to see. It's 3 people in here, so it's going to be easy to decide. Like, hey, listen, 2 out of 1, 2 out of best 2, whatever you want to call it. That's how we're going to figure out who's going to be the winner of each battle. Feel free to, spit your reasons why you think your side should win, and then we're ready to rock and roll. Some of these are going to be a little faster than others. I actually marked them down. We're going to spend maybe not too much time on some of these. We're going to try to knock them out a little quicker so we can go through it. But guys, feel free to leave your comments, and tell us if we right, tell us if we wrong. All right, everybody ready? Let's go. Let's rock and roll. All right, so for the first battle of the night, we have, let me see, make sure I got everything here. I couldn't find this earlier, but now I'm going to find it because that's my job. All right, there it is. All right, first battle of the night. All right, this is going to be a good one. This is a classic one right here. These are 2 pioneers of their channel. I'm also going to be keeping score with ChatGPT. Shout out to ChatGPT over here, helping me keep everything good. And sorry if I'm a little slow for finding some of these, what's it called, guys? But I got to look through all these clips that I got.
It's all right.
I get
But,
it. I get it.
All right, we're going to work it through as we go.
I'm going to say this is my 3rd pod today. I had a little moment like this earlier on my shit.
Woo!
It
Yeah,
happens.
you
It happens.
you working today.
Oh yeah.
All right, where's this guy at? I know I have all of them. But first one, I'll give you a hint while I'm looking, is Nickelodeon. So we're going to have to think a little bit. It may be kind of hard.
Okay,
It's a
shit.
Nickelodeon. We're starting with the Nicktoons. Damn,
Okay.
where the hell is this one at?
About to say, how early we talking?
We're talking pretty early for this one. This is
Like
fresh in the
Okay.
day. Hopefully I'll get this damn picture so I can show you. Wouldn't it be
my
crazy
brain
if-
immediately went to Real Monsters.
Our Real Monsters,
That was my
Doug,
shit.
Why the hell am I
Rugrats.
tripping
Yeah. But I mean, I'm totally down for some SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, Danny Phantom era.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo.
we're gonna have it's a pretty decent mixture. I was trying to make sure that I caught as many as I can. I cannot fucking believe that I cannot find this right now. I try to keep as much as possible, like going towards having a little bit of every era. Because
Yeah.
there's be some 50, 60 year olds over here that pops in the comments like, hey, what about Speed Racer or some shit. I'm like, oh, okay, Speed Racer. I didn't even think
Sure.
about
Yeah.
that.
Oh my god.
That's
I'm
old
down.
I
school
mean, I
right
did.
there.
That's old school for real. Yeah.
I'm down with Speed Racer.
Yeah,
Shoot.
Speed Racer
I
was
ain't
pretty
seen that
decent.
shit since I was a kid.
I gotta find this shit, bro.
Oh,
I don't
there
know where the
are
hell I
there
put
are
this.
legit live streams out for right now.
Hmm.
Yeah, I believe Shout Factory has. I believe they have both the English and original Japanese version.
Wasn't there a live movie of
There
that?
was,
Yeah,
yes,
there
there
was. It wasn't
was.
that good.
It wasn't,
It,
but at the same time, it wasn't that bad either. It felt like
I don't.
if you were prone to seizures, don't watch this movie.
Don't watch this.
Like I would not reject because there was a lot of CG and a lot of lights and everything, but
Yeah.
it had the spirit of the show.
Yeah.
I'll give it that. Out of all the animated live action adaptations we have gotten over the years, I'd
Yeah.
say this is okay. It's okay.
Okay. I feel that.
Mhm.
Guys, I can't
uh,
find this damn thing. I don't know what happened. Of course, it's got to be the first one that I
Right.
lift up. So what I'm gonna do is this to save some time. We're gonna just skip that shit. I cannot fucking believe that I don't have that
Well,
that
you
thing
could
pulled up.
tell us what was the first
I
battle.
busted my ass to make these little things right here, and now, yeah. So the first one is gonna be Doug versus Rugrats. All
Oh,
right, so that was the first one.
Shit.
Yeah. See,
Oh,
see what I'm saying?
geez.
It wouldn't have been better if I put this thing on the screen and had everybody know what it is and shit.
You didn't
All
want to
right,
make this easy.
Doug versus
At all.
Rugrats. All right, so let's rock and roll, and let's start with Kyle. Kyle, go ahead. Doug versus Rugrats. I'm gonna find this fucking template, and
Okay.
go ahead and let's. This
Both-
one is one of the fast ones. We don't have to
Yeah.
do too fast for this one, but yes, not too long.
Yeah, I'm okay. All right. It's me, so I'm gonna try and
You got it,
synthesize
Kyle.
what I originally was gonna say. So
You got it.
anyway, yeah. But what you're talking about are the two OG Nicktoons,
Yeah.
right? The Nick.
real.
This started with Doug, Rugrats, and Ren and Stimpy, right?
Right.
Fucking Ren and
So
Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy, one of the most unhinged, one of the most ridiculous.
Like
out of
that should
nowhere-
not have been on children.
That should not have been on. That should not have been on a.
They
Kids
moved
network.
it after a while.
That should not
To
have been on a
consider
Kids
that in 1 hour you got Rugrats, in the next hour you got that on. It's like
Mhm.
network. That
okay.
should not have been on Nickelodeon. That should have just been on MTV. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I love Doug because it was a nice chill slice of life show, especially a kind of coming of age show, and then you have Rugrats, where the whole point was to see things from a young baby's perspective, inspired by people who were who had just had a baby, and they were like wondering, hey, what do they think about? Like, what is it? What is it about the world that they, like seeing it from their eyes? And then you got a villain like Angelica. Let's put it this way: my mother
Just a
wanted
punk
to.
ass older cousin.
My mother wanted to ban me from watching Rugrats because of Angelica.
Damn.
No, for real. She told me this just a few years back. She said, I wanted to ban you from watching Rugrats because I didn't like the way Angelica treated the babies. Right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I
with
get
that, and plus Rugrats was their like not their first movie, but the Rugrats movie is goated. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
The-
Yeah, I fuck with
Rugrats in
Rugrats
Paris was
movie.
my shit, but
You know-
like, I
you
like
know what I'm
both of
saying?
them. But Rugrats
They
in
were
Paris
they
is
were
my
both
favorite.
really good. Doug had a movie, but it's not until he hit Disney, and that could have just been an episode. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That
I
was
love
weird.
both shows. But I think Rugrats had a
Wings.
leg up on Doug. I love both shows, but I think Rugrats, just based on the impact that it had on the network and the fact that it was on for 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
gotta give this first round to Rugrats.
To Rugrats. Hey, listen, I definitely agree with you. I think Rugrats was the one that really Rugrats kind of sold Nickelodeon, man. Not gonna lie,
Yeah.
especially when we were younger. Like Rugrats was one of the staples of why Nickelodeon was so popular. People loved
Yeah.
Rugrats, man. Especially the
Yeah.
earlier years, like you guys were saying. You know, you had the different versions. Then they finally had the movie, and then the toys came out, and Burger King, and the watches, and they were just, it was just easy to like them. It was a very
Yeah.
simple show, but it was also like kind of, covered in. If you go back and watch them now, like as an adult, and see like the different messages, and Stu was an
Yeah.
inventor, and like even the background had a lot of character in it, like
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Reptar, and
Oh
they had
yeah.
a
Yep.
lot of character in those
They built the
cartoons
whole
back in the
world.
day. Yeah, and Doug, even though I like Doug was always honestly like he was never like one of my favorites. It was like if Doug was on, I'd watch it, but I wasn't looking for Doug. Like I'd be looking for like, oh yes, freaking Rugrats is on, or one of them.
It
So
reminds me of
I'm definitely
Daria.
gonna
Doug
Like
and
that. Like
Daria,
Daria.
like
Yeah,
if
they
they
have
let
a very
Doug
similar
grow up a little
feel.
bit, yeah, I can see that. Hmm.
Like that's what the whole feel of the both shows kind of felt like that. But
yeah.
Mm.
I
That's a good
we
comparison.
it's a unanimous winner because Rugrats for me too. Like kind of like
Rugrats is
how
winning.
Kyle, how you were saying, like Doug is a coming of age sort of deal. I wasn't coming of age at that time. Like I was still a fucking kid. So while I liked it, not too many of the storylines I can relate to. And while I wasn't a baby anymore, I could I'm still learning. And so like low key kind of learning with the Rugrats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
yeah, for real.
so it felt more relatable than Doug.
But I gotta
Yeah.
ask you a question, hey Brian.
Mhm.
I gotta ask you a
What's
question,
up?
dude. One thing I realize is okay, like when you're at that age, the Rugrats are range between the ages of 1, 2, and 3, right?
Yeah.
Like the three oldest ones were Susie, Susie, Chucky, and Angelica, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I related to them because I didn't have cousins that were that crazy, but I related to them because I wanted to just play around and stuff like that. But now the older I get and the more I'm paying attention to what the adults were talking about, the adults were talking about everything from taxes to
Yeah.
freaking bills to finding
Yeah.
jobs.
There was
And,
a lot of character in that show, man. The
Yeah.
grandfather trying to find a wife and going on a date with like
Yeah.
didn't he date like a mail order bride or some shit at one point?
he oh no. What he did do is one of his old flames from back in the day
Oh
came
That's
yeah.
right.
came to
Yeah.
visit him, and
That's
he
right.
didn't want to be received as old, even though they're the same age. So he got himself a toupee and hid the kids.
That's
Like
right. That's
like
right.
it was a
Yeah.
whole, and then there was a porno joke in that. There was a porno joke in that one. He put out the tapes, and because at first he was like, oh yeah, Reptar revealed Reptar this, Reptar that, and then he pulls out a tape that says Lonely Space Vixens. That's for when you guys go to bed. I'm like, he's watching some
That's right. I
Skinamax.
remember that. I remember that.
Grandpa,
Grandpa,
nasty as
freak.
hell.
It was a freak, yo. All right, well, we got the first round down to Rugrats, and hopefully I don't lose any more of my damn shit that I worked fucking 3-4 hours on. But Rugrats is the winner. I kind of knew Rugrats was gonna win that one. Rugrats is hard to beat, yo.
Yeah.
Rugrats, but is it the greatest cartoon of all time? We're gonna find out.
We got
All right,
generations
so
to go. So
yeah, we definitely got a lot to go. All right, so that was the first one. Damn, keeping this shit in track. That's where I wish I had a damn assistant and shit. Where my wife at? She's taking care of the babies and everything.
taking care of taking care of your Rugrats.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, my real. Now I got real Rugrats.
You
Isn't
got
that
real
crazy?
Rugrats.
Was watching that shit, and now I got real ones. All right, guys, this next one's gonna be pretty challenging too. So let's go ahead and put this on here. I got a little scroll so people can know what we're talking about here tonight. All right, there we go. All right, next challenge. All right, this is gonna be a fun one right here.
Mhm.
Next challenge. This may be kind of easy or it may be kind of hard. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out.
Let's
But
see.
for this one, bro, go to the right fucking thing, yo. Y'all don't understand. I actually prepared for this, and it's still fucking not doing what it's supposed to do.
It'd be like
This
that.
was crazy,
It'd be
bro.
like that sometimes, man.
I'm like, y'all put this shit together, and it's still not fucking doing what I want. All right, let's put it here. Let's go here. There you go. There we go. We got that right here. You got that right here. Okay, Cartoon Tower. Cartoon Tower stuff only. There it is. All right, next one. We are facing off Batman Beyond
Shit. Jesus.
Okay.
versus Invincible. All right, now oh shit, big boy pants on now.
Okay.
Holy shit, one of these guys are going down. I'm gonna
Brother.
start this one. I'm gonna start this one.
Yes,
So
please.
listen,
Please. Yeah.
Batman Beyond, incredible show, incredible story. You know, kicking off, in a futuristic Batman type atmosphere. The colors, the writing, the villains, it was an
Jesus.
amazing continuation after one of the greatest, Batman adaptations of all time in its animated series. It captivated, bro. It was really good. It's definitely a staple, and it's one of the ones that's still talked about today. There's hands down amazing superhero cartoon. But let me tell you something, bro. Invincible is one of the greatest fucking cartoons I've ever watched in my life. All right, and I just gotta be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
Invincible, and keep in mind, I just caught on to Invincible recently. Like I started watching Invincible this year.
Oh,
So
shit.
I fully invested in every single episode. I fully invested in every story,
I
and
remember you.
I started looking into the comics. Started looking into a little bit of everything. So Invincible, for me, is a hands down winner, bro. I do love the adult aspect that may have the upper hand, but nothing competes to the battle scenes in Invincible, bro. When Invincible was fighting what's his name what the hell is his name, Conquest. Woo!
Oh my
Shit.
God.
I thought you were gonna say when I thought you were gonna say when he was fighting his
Legendary,
dad.
bro.
I thought
When
you
he
said
fight his
gonna-
dad too, but when he was fighting Conquest, because Conquest had his dad and him had beef because of course, you know what I'm saying? Of course they got problems, but Conquest was just fucking brutal, bro. He didn't give a damn.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Invincible for me.
That shit. I'm gonna just agree. Just off the strength of everything you said. Like
Shit was good, man.
I love the futurism aspect of Batman Beyond, but I'm gonna give it to Invincible because the fights are so brutal. Every
Yeah.
single fight is I've never seen, and it's not even. It's even crazier than anime shit because it's some anime shit.
I'm
That be
dead
like, "Whoa,
serious.
shit." It
Yeah.
it beats any. I've never seen a cartoon that brutal. Like the Conquest fight, fucking the fight with his dad. It was like there's almost this. And again, I guess that's the point. That's his name. But
Yep.
shit, he has gotten his, especially in the beginning, like he got better, and
Yeah.
that's also what I love, the character development. He got better as the show went on, but like
Yep.
them early fights, he was getting his ass whooped. I was like,
Yeah.
shit, oh my god.
Mhm.
When he was standing on that
Please
train and he
stop.
was just holding them and just killing everybody, and the train was just moving, and he's just not. I mean, they didn't move a hair, and he's just killing everybody just by holding them and making the train move. I was like, yeah,
I
this
was
nigga's
like,
fucking
please stop.
animalistic.
This is
Oh.
your
I'm
son.
telling you, bro.
This is your son.
Please.
Yeah, they came far. I'm
Shit.
about to rewatch that shit. It's getting me excited to
Yeah,
watch
I'm
it
getting
again.
excited as
Yeah.
fuck.
It was good, bro. Yeah, what you feel, Kyle? So we got 2 for Invincible. Looks like Invincible
okay.
won. But you can go ahead. Still give your piece.
I'm just gonna give my spiel. Okay, look. One of them was original. The other one's an adaptation.
Okay.
Batman Beyond, sequel to Batman, but it was made from scratch. You know what I mean? Like there was no comic of Batman Beyond at the time when this came out back in 2000,
Yeah.
right? So I gotta give it that. Invincible already had a comic that was clearly inspired by a lot of the stuff we're going to be talking about, including anime, including Batman itself. All of that inspired Invincible.
That's true.
Invincible's scenes. Now we have one. And another thing that the differences between these two, besides the writing, besides the fights. One was meant for a kid/family audience, and the other one was on streaming, and will tell you straight up, this ain't for kids. Kids are watching it
Without a doubt.
Kids are watching it, sure, without a doubt, but they're telling you straight up, this is not for kids. There's messy
Not at
relationships.
all.
There's messy relationships. There are twists, there are abusive relationships. His dad literally called his mother a pet. Okay,
That was
his
awesome.
his dad
Yeah, that shit
literally
was
called
wild
his
as
mother a
fuck.
pet, and let's not forget his relationship stuff coming out of high school. Like he got his first girlfriend. She finds out that he's a superhero, and she's like, okay, so right,
Yeah.
like so, like some people didn't like the way she was written. I've never read the comics, so I didn't know how this was,
Yeah, I didn't read the comics.
how this was going to go. I will eventually read the comics because there's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff that they changed in a good way. There's a lot of stuff that the creator himself changed specifically for or added specifically for the show. Batman Beyond, Terry and his girlfriend. Okay, first off, I would have broke up with him a long time ago if I was her. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Like they stuck together, and the whole thing with him and Batman, and not to mention if you've watched this is a spoiler if you've watched the Justice League show, right? They did this whole convoluted thing to make Terry Batman's son biologically, right? I was like, yeah. Did you know about that?
I can't remember honestly. I mean I watched all of Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, so
Yeah.
I'd have to
At
probably
the-
go back and check it out.
Yeah, so basically they took some of Batman's DNA, right? They took some of freaking what's her name? Amanda Waller took
All
some
right,
of
Kyle. So, I'm
Hold
sorry,
on.
bro. We can't go
I
too
know.
deep, bro.
I know.
We
But-
got fucking 50 battles here.
I know,
All right,
I know.
so
My
we'll
bad,
talk
my
about
bad,
that
my bad.
another time.
My bad.
Yeah, we'll talk
But
about that
gotta-
another time.
Yeah, but you know what? I gotta give it to I gotta give it to Invincible 2 for not
Okay.
just the action, but also I like the writing. You know?
Okay, yeah. Listen,
You know?
Invincible took that one, and I like Batman Beyond. Like, don't get it twisted, but
Love it.
Yeah.
this is what's going to be fun
shit.
about this because that's why I like it when it's two. I was really trying to think like what's going to be the best, like going
Yeah.
up against each other. It's going to make you think. But all right, so we got two winners so far. We sitting at Rugrats, and we're sitting at Invincible. Or taking a
We
thing.
started
All right.
with two unanimous victories. Wow.
Yeah, we did. Yo, we got these next three that we're gonna do. These are gonna be kind of fast. We're gonna see them. We're gonna say, oh, okay, all right, yeah, I saw that before, and then we're gonna try to pick. All right, these next three is gonna be rocket rounds. I called them fast flash or some shit like that. But all right, first one that we're gonna do. We
You should
got
all shout
popping
it
up.
out at the same time.
It's 3, 2, 1. But I mean, we're probably gonna want to do these fast anyway. These are some of the ones, like I said, some of these I was throwing in because I want to try to have a little bit more. If we're saying of all time, we got to really, put some in there.
Yeah.
But we got the Flintstones
Versus the Jets.
versus the Jetsons. Now,
God damn it.
listen, these are two live adaptations that one has been done. I don't think the Jetsons have been done before.
Nope, not
But
yet.
but they just announced that they're doing it. They're trying.
Yep.
They need to.
Yeah,
Shit.
They just announced they're doing the Flintstones again too, so hopefully they'll be doing
Yeah.
both of those together. I watched the Flintstones and the Jetsons growing up. It wasn't a favorite. It was just when they were on, I checked them out. And I would have to hands down give this one to the Flintstones. Flintstones had a little bit more. Flintstones was the only cartoon that I ever saw that had a laugh track. Like the audience was laughing like they were in a
Yeah.
live studio. Yeah, so Flintstones was a little more fun too. I liked Bam Bam. I liked all that stuff, whatever. And I liked the movies. So Flintstones for me. What you guys got?
All right.
I think I got it. Personally, I like them both, but I gotta give it to Flintstones too.
Flintstones wins.
Yep.
What you got, Kyle? I'm Troy.
I mean, yeah, I'll do Flintstones because I love the Jetsons. I actually did fuck with the Jetsons because I like,
Oh,
like I
okay.
said, I love futuristic shit. I always have. So I'm just like, hell, damn, flying cars and shit. This is crazy. Oh my god.
Some stuff they predicted that's happening right now.
Yeah,
I tell
so
you.
it's like I just used to
Robot
always love
made.
shit like that.
Video calls.
You know what?
Yep,
Fuck it. I'm gonna
all
shake
that.
it up because Flintstones gonna win anyway. I'm gonna still say Jetsons.
Jetsons?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Listen,
oh,
bro.
sure,
Yeah, if you
bro.
liked it.
Yeah.
Please, yeah, go. It's gonna make it more fun. All right, so we got Flintstones versus Jetsons. Flintstones the winner. Very nice. All right, we gonna keep rocking, keep pushing. Next, we have. Oh, let me look at my list first. All right, this one we might have a little bit more conversation about. This one isn't as back in the day.
Oh boy.
but we still gonna try to keep it pushing here.
I'm
Don't
anticipating this,
don't even
whatever
fucking
it
play with
is.
me.
Right.
Woo! We got
Dog,
Animaniacs
Damn
bro.
it.
versus Pinky and the Brain. All right, guys. Now listen, this is gonna be. Now I know we know the history. We know the
Yeah.
history, of
Come
course. Pinky and the
on.
Brain is a a spin-off
I'm
from
stressed.
Animaniacs, of course. But these are two classic CW11 cartoons that I know we all grew up watching. But just me, like I said, easy, kind of quick. Animaniacs, hands down. Like, not even fucking question for me. I actually didn't watch Pinky and the Brain like that. I watched Pinky and the Brain on Animaniacs, but when they had
Yeah.
their own show, I kind of missed it. I wasn't really feeling it too hard. So I'm
Ah,
easily going with Animaniacs.
man.
So, Troy, what you got?
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna go with shit because I did used to watch both of them. I'm really liked Animaniacs, but I think I lean more towards Pinky and the Brain.
Mm.
Finally, okay.
'Cause that
Kyle is gonna be the tiebreaker over here. What you want to say, Troy?
I was just gonna say I just always think about that damn theme song, Pinky and the
And the
Brain.
In the
brain.
brain,
Yeah,
Pinky
that was
and the
my
Brain.
shit.
One is a genius, the other's
The
insane.
other's
Yep.
insane.
Yeah, that was my shit. So
Pinky and the Brain was the shit.
And I will
Right.
say, I will say this. I love the fact that we have some, like we grew up with cartoons that didn't talk down to kids. Like, yeah, this was for families, but they threw in a lot of great stuff, great stuff in there for just about every generation to relate to.
Yeah. Okay.
And they're still memorable today. I was talking to somebody about the fact that Pinky became president. You know what I mean?
Oh
And
yeah, that's right.
he
I
became
remember.
he became a world leader basically twice just by being nice. Okay,
Mm.
that's and but you know what? Even though I love both, I'm probably gonna I'm probably gonna give it to Pinky and the Brain on this round. I'm probably gonna give it to Pinky and the Brain
Okay.
on this
Oh,
round.
look at that. All right, we got Pinky and the Brain taking the die. Listen, I'm surprised. I definitely thought Animaniacs was going to take it, but Pinky and the Brain
This
was
was
good,
not
man.
easy, bro. This was
Yeah,
not easy.
Pinky and
Plus,
the
they
Brain
both
was
got
good.
reboots. Plus, they both
Yeah,
got rebooted. This is not easy.
Pinky and the Brain is the winner. All right, guys, this is fun, yo.
not easy at
All right.
all.
No. Yeah, not easy. I knew that one was going to be a little challenging, but all right. So Pinky and the Brain are the winner. This is going to be the last of the fast round, and then we're going to have to talk
Speed
a little
round. Let's
bit.
go. Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Last but not least, speed round closer for this half. Let's go. We have. Let's see if I can find it. Take a little time, sing a little song. Where is it at, yo?
Oh, they both had great songs too, especially Animaniacs.
They definitely did. We got King of the Hill versus Bob's Burgers.
This ain't fair.
All right, let's let Kyle go first on this one. Kyle,
This ain't fair.
King of the Hill versus Bob's Burgers. Which is the better cartoon?
When it came to stuff that made me laugh out loud, immediately I gotta go with Bob's Burgers, right?
Okay.
But when it came to stuff that made me think about, they both made me think about life, especially the older I get.
Yeah.
You know. Plus, I just finished watching the King of the Hill revival season 2, and
Okay.
I gotta give it to both of them, honestly, for varying, for not dumbing down their characters, for having them very funny and intelligent, and they're always, they're easily relatable.
Yeah.
But probably because I watched one more than the other, that'd be King of the Hill. I'm gonna be biased here and give it to King of the Hill.
King of the Hill.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, listen, I'm gonna piggyback off you and just straight up say I'm all for King of the Hill. I'm not a really too big of a Bob's Burgers fan. I mean, I've seen a couple episodes, and everybody knows like some of the most trending stuff that came from it, with the girl trying to shake her ass and all that, and now every girl on the planet wants to imitate that. But besides that, I mean, I've seen a couple like funny parts from it. It's like I don't know, I just never got caught on with it.
Bob's Burgers is funny as fuck.
I
It
believe it.
is.
I believe it.
It
Listen,
is.
I just never saw it. That's all. I just never really got into it. But
And this,
yeah,
I'm gonna go with Bob's Burgers because every single character is fucking funny. Most of
Yep.
the times, you know how you get like maybe 2 or 3 characters that are specifically there to be funny, while the other
yeah.
characters have different roles. Now they're all fucking funny. Like,
Mm.
the whole family, and like the daughter is the funniest. Well, shit, I don't even know.
Yeah,
Depending on the
which
episode,
daughter? Which daughter?
you're right. I'm
Because
gonna say that, and depending on the episode, but I picked Tina, just because how she talks and when she like makes that little sigh or moan.
Oh damn, y'all going to hell.
I love that shit. When he was teaching her how to drive and like she was about to fucking crash and go the wrong way the whole time. He like, Tina, turn around, Tina, and she like
Yeah. Mm.
that shit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
my God.
Yeah,
Bob's
I'll
Burgers.
probably check it out. Like, I've never gotten into it that hard. King of the Hill, I remember when King of the Hill first came out. It came out actually the night, I believe, the same night that that 70s show came out. And or I think I might be
what
getting
are we
it wrong,
talking?
but
1997?
1998.
1998.
I'm pretty sure it was 1998. King of the Hill came out, and I remember one of the biggest things that I liked about King of the Hill was I loved Beavis and Butthead when I was a kid. So when I saw them coming out, and they kind of made his character off of the character from Beavis and Butthead,
Yep.
that was the
Made
neighbor.
by the same guy. Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Judge. He had Beavis and Butthead go over and mess with what the hell his name was. I don't remember, with the hat. And you kids get up off my yard. Hey, what up, buddy? You kids get up off my with my whacker and all that shit over there. But yeah, so King of the Hill was just a staple for me. So I'll definitely give it to them.
About to go to bed.
And of course, having
mean-
Bobby on there and everything like that was funny as hell. His character was good.
Yeah.
They had a good show.
you can do
It was
this,
definitely a good show.
Oh yeah, and it's continuing to be, to be one.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, King of the Hill, we got that. All right, that was the speed round, guys. We got the first speed round. So we definitely gonna have a couple more, and we'll see what happens going from there. So we got King of the Hill. All right, guys, let's have a little bit of a discussion. Now, I don't know how much of a discussion this is going to be. This might be actually easier than I'm thinking, but I know these are two very, very, very popular cartoons. So let's just dive into it. All right, the next battle. Oh, wait, I got to update. Well, I'll do it in a minute. The next battle is going to be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Listen, I'm going to be biased as hell. And this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is definitely one of my picks for this whole shit. I'm just going to tell y'all right now. So, Ninja Turtles. But hey, Kyle and Troy can end that right now. That's one of the best things about having 3 people in here. All right, so I'm gonna jump in. I because I don't even have to say anything else. But the Ninja Turtles, hands down. Do I have to say why? The Ninja Turtles are a reason why we love cartoons to begin with as millennials. If you don't, the Ninja Turtles are a reason why fucking cartoon toys is one of the greatest things that ever existed. Like, the Ninja Turtles put so many things on the map, whether it be the cartoons that spiraled out of control after their origins came. Bro, listen, the Ninja Turtles are classic pillars in cartoon history. And not for nothing, that's just stating their history. But the show, when it comes to them 4 turtles in New York City who love to eat pizza and can fight and are ninjas, come the fuck on. What else is there being that? There's nothing better than that shit.
Damn.
Hands down.
Man.
Yeah.
That's my part. But go ahead, guys.
I'll just say real quick, this was hard only because I really fuck with Thundercats. Like, I was recently, like, in this past week talking about it. Like, damn, I would love a live action one if they do it right. Like, right. Like, that'll be dope as fuck. But
yeah,
I'm gonna go with Ninja Turtles because, yeah, you're right. They're the reason why I love pizza. Like, anytime I watch that shit, I'm like, damn, I want some pizza. Fuck.
Yeah,
like,
Pizza Hut owes they ass.
and having all the different, I remember having all the different like little eye thing, you know what I'm saying, little shit from my eyes and shit. Like, All their weapons. I used to
Yeah.
love. I forgot the blue one's name right now, but that was my favorite one.
Leonardo.
Leonardo.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leo.
And look, I'm gonna just say it. I'm a Ninja Turtle fan to the day I die. I
To the
love
day.
Thundercats, and both of these and neither one of these plots should work. No,
Not at all.
nothing
Not the
about
fuck at all.
nothing about
Craziness.
four turtles from New York getting doused with alien ooze, and they change up the origin story every freaking generation. None of it should work. None of it should work.
Giant
Thundercats,
cat people.
giant cat people from another planet.
And giant cat people, right? Like, you know what's crazy? Real quick on that.
Yeah.
I was sitting there. I was telling my daughter when I was discussing this, like how we were gonna have these things. I was telling my daughter, and I'm like, "Yo, the Ninja Turtles, they started all this stuff." And then I realized, I'm like, "Wait a minute, the Thundercats are going up against the Ninja Turtles," and I'm
Yeah.
giving all the Ninja Turtles this credit, but yeah, we're talking about fucking cats.
Listen.
Fighting with swords.
Listen.
They kind of had the upper hand.
They fighting against mutant lizards in an ancient Egyptian mummy that's power hungry, and their leader is a literal child inside of an adult body because he ended up staying up during hypersleep. It malfunctioned during hypersleep. Like, this is a sci-fi person. Both of these things are sci-fi people's dreams. They should not
for real.
work.
I
They
never
should not
even looked
work.
at it like that. Yeah.
Me neither.
You're totally right.
And if you
Sci-fi as fuck.
And if you watch the 2011 Thundercats reboot, which should have got another season, I will stand on that hill. That
I
should have
didn't
got a
know
whole.
that happened.
That should have.
Now I'm gonna watch it.
It's
Oh,
out there.
shit.
They only got 24 episodes. Will Friedle is the voice of Lion-O. Okay,
That's right. I do remember that.
Yeah, Will Friedle.
Yeah, I remember him coming in.
Yeah, and there's so many. There's so much greatness in it. Thundercats. Oh, so much, so much greatness in both these shows. But I gotta give it to Ninja Turtles, because Ninja Turtles is still going.
Yeah,
Like,
Ninja Turtles.
They only take
forever.
a break for a few years. Their popularity goes down, and then it comes right back up. Action figures galore, comics galore, all of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I gotta give it to the Turtles.
Yeah, we're gonna have a one of our next shows is definitely gonna be a watch list show, and we got some stuff to talk about with Ninja Turtles, and yeah, bro, it's to the day, like you said, Kyle, like Ninja Turtles to this day, I got them back here all over the place.
Yep.
To this day, like I had the bed sheets, the toys, every fucking thing, bro. I had everything Ninja Turtles. There's the reason why I love swords and stuff now. I got all this ninja shit sitting around my whole house. Nunchucks, everything.
I had a pair of nunchucks when I went to a carnival, got myself a pair of the plastic joints that they used to have.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. So we got All right. So we rocking with Ninja Turtles is the winner of that one. All right. This one we're gonna bring it back to our youth a little bit with this one now. And this is going to be a fun one. This one also might be kind of challenging. But we are going to jump into Arthur versus the Magic School Bus.
All right.
Here we go. All right. Now, this is taking us back to school, y'all.
Doug, you hate
Arthur versus the Magic School Bus. Yo, chat, y'all better jump up in the comments. I want to know, did y'all watch Arthur more or did y'all watch the Magic School Bus more? Because these are two staples in elementary school right here.
Absolutely.
I mean, listen, bro. For me, the one thing I remember most when I was thinking about this list right here was this battle right here was when I went to the library in elementary school. I remember they showed us like the computer game. Remember those computer games that used to be so cool, and you couldn't wait to get off that floor and get your ass in the seat so you could play it, or wait your turn to assign a little chart so you can play it or whatever.
Yep.
I remember for the Magic School Bus had an awesome one, and Arthur had an awesome one, bro. And I used to love playing them at the public library. But for me, even though I love the Magic School Bus as well, Arthur, it's just nothing's touching Arthur, bro. I love every episode of Arthur growing up. All the books I was reading Arthur before I even started watching the show. So when the show came out, it was just hands down. Like, I love this right here. But I was over here reading my kids Arthur now. I was finding them in the library, and their books are falling apart and stuff. And I'm like, damn, this has been around for a long time.
Yeah.
So shout out to Mark Brown. I'm definitely going Arthur on this one. What we got? It's on you, Kyle.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, just like you, B, I grew up reading the Arthur books. Before he got the nose job,
Yeah.
I,
He was the actual aardvark
he
at
was an
first.
actual aardvark. Fun fact: the reason that he had this design is because the aardvark long nose didn't work for TV. Like for some reason, it just did not. The original book design did not work, which is why he looks like this. You know.
Hey, I believe it because he looked
and-
goofy as hell.
but
Hi, bird. Like fucking
but,
Snuffleupagus.
Snuffleupagus. But I had
Dog.
oh man, I had a few Arthur books. I did not know that Magic School Bus they had other books too. I had no idea. I got introduced to that from just watching it on PBS.
Yeah.
I will say this. It's like Arthur slice of life. The Magic School Bus slice of life with a bit more action in between, with a bit more action in between, and people keep pointing out that if this was really happening today, she would have traumatized those kids.
Oh, hell yeah.
Man, listen,
Like
of course.
like she's
how
teaching
couldn't
them.
she?
She's teaching them. She's going on it. Like I don't see nobody signing no permission slips for. But this is how you can tell we're adults because we're looking at
Kidnapping
logistics.
kids.
We're looking at logistics for this show. I'm talking
Bitch,
logistics.
you shrinking my fucking kids, bitch.
Sticking them up
What
people's
you-
ass
what-
and
Like what
You
you
shrinking my
mean?
kids? What you mean?
What you mean? You put him inside of an egg as he's watching the like. What do you mean? You put them inside salmon eggs getting fertilized?
That
What
just
you
made me
mean?
think about the meme or whatever that was like, girl, that's a booty hole.
like for real. They went to
Like,
Pluto.
going in
One of
people's
them
bodies
almost
and
froze
shit.
to death.
Oh my god!
One of them
Didn't they
almost
go
froze
in
to
one
death.
of the kids' body? Like
A
when
few
he was
times?
sick?
Yeah.
yeah, a few times. Yeah, they
Few
did do
times.
that once.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they had a whole
One
bunch
of them
there.
while
Yeah,
they was
Miss
sick.
Frizz was killing
Like,
people.
get out of my son! Like what the fuck?
And,
No.
and while we're talking this, shout out to Dolly Parton, man. Rest in peace.
yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yo, we're talking about these cartoons. Of course, we're talking about, what was his name? The guy who did the sounds for Optimus Prime and
Oh
Transformers.
yeah, Peter
and-
Collin. Yeah.
Yeah, Peter Collin, Predator. He did a lot of stuff.
He did a lot
I
of stuff.
thought that I'm not sure what made you think about that, but in my head I was like, did you say that because we were talking about a white lady?
No,
No,
Miss
no.
Frizzle.
Miss Frizzle is white.
Dolly Parton did the voice for Miss Frizzle or something like that, didn't she?
Actually, no, that wasn't her.
Oh my
No.
god!
It
I
wasn't
was about
her,
to say, oh
okay.
shit, I never knew that.
No, that
Yeah, I
wasn't
thought
her.
I heard it somewhere.
Damn,
know-
see, there you go.
I
There you
know.
go.
No, I know who
Because
it
she a
is.
white
Like,
lady.
I know who it is. But I can't.
Comparison.
But I can't. I can't place her name right now. But I watched one of her recent shows, Grace and Frankie. She played Frankie on Grace and Frankie. If you've never watched that show, watch it. It's beautiful.
That shit is funny.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a raunchier version of Golden Girls. It's crazy.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think I do know what you're talking about.
But now it's gonna bother me. So y'all keep talking. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Yeah, we gonna.
Yeah,
find
it's
out.
not Jane Fonda, but it's the other lady. I forgot her name.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, not Jane Fonda. All right, so I got Arthur. Who you guys got?
I got Arthur too. I
Arthur?
read the books. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, Arthur is the safer option, but I'm gonna go with Magic School Bus for this one.
All right. Well, there
Yeah,
we go.
I'm-
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Arthur is the winner though.
Yep.
Arthur, you're up there, buddy. Go get Buster and Francine.
Yeah. Lily Tomlin. There we go.
Lily Tomlin.
yep.
Lily
Oh
Tomlin.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Let's rock and roll, man. We heading down the list, guys. Yeah, we're definitely not. Yeah, this is probably gonna take like 3 or 4 episodes. Damn.
Oh yeah.
But we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out for sure. All right, the next one here. This one might be. You guys are probably gonna talk more. There's some of these that I put on because I know they're popular. There's a lot of these that I put on because I know they're popular, but I don't fuck with them because I still watch cartoons, but it's
Yeah.
gotta be like if it ain't superheroes or like some shit that I used to watch, I don't mess with it as much as I used to. Invincible.
Everybody
Invincible
different,
my
man. Everybody different. You're sitting here talking to a bunch of weebs here. So
Listen, bro.
I'm telling you.
Take me back to my old shit, and I'm definitely watching it. But all right, so the next one we got on the list here Futurama versus Rick and Morty.
All
All right,
right.
now we got some
All
fresh.
right.
Now,
Okay.
funny shit about Futurama. I
Yep.
remember when Futurama first came out, and it was
And
joining the Fox lineup,
yep.
Mhm.
and it was similar to like the Simpsons style, which it still kind of is,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
it didn't work. It didn't last. I think they went off in their first was it first 2 seasons, maybe not even two
They,
seasons.
they brought it
They
back twice.
they brought it
They
back
brought
a
it back
couple of times.
twice.
Yeah,
Damn,
they,
yeah.
Mhm.
they they brought it back a couple of times on Fox, and
Cause
then
that shit is funny.
then
Futurama is
then they
funny as
put it on
hell.
Comedy Central for a couple of years, and
Yeah, I
like
remember that.
it's one of those situations where the where Adult Swim helped its popularity. Like it was already
Yeah.
it was already popular, but just like with Family Guy, Adult Swim really like really
Brought it
helped
to
it
life. Yeah.
with
American
the
Dad too.
reruns. Yeah, American
Yeah.
Dad.
Yeah,
American
American
Dad
Dad.
too.
I know that switch to Adult Swim and being on TBS really helped those shows get a
Hmm.
different audience, especially like an audience that was looking for something to watch around that time period. That
Hmm.
shows you how much a time slot can really affect your audience and everything.
Yep.
Oh, damn, I never
Yeah.
thought about that because Bob's Burgers is like that too. Like at some
Hmm.
point, all the shows go like, all right, go to the late night shit.
Because they're all under the
For
same. Yeah,
real.
they all under the same people, with the exception of
Yeah.
Fox and Disney. But still, at the time, they were very much. It was Fox, TBS, yeah, Fox,
Sunday night,
CBS,
family night type shit.
Family Night. Yeah.
Um, the
Hmm.
furthest from family shows too, 'cause these raunchy
Right.
ass shows, man.
Now,
I actually thought
now,
because it was
out
animated.
Mhm.
of yeah, most people think still till this day, there's still that stigma of if it's animated that it's automatically for kids.
For
Like,
kids, yeah.
and that is
No.
where you are 100% wrong.
Go
So,
play
To
Grand
half
Theft
of the
Auto then.
cartoon shit that is for kids ain't for kids.
Yeah,
Flintstones.
damn near.
Flintstones was a prime time show. Flintstones was a prime time show selling cigarettes back in the day, selling cigarettes,
right.
selling beer, all that all that
Cal
stuff.
be dropping the fucking
Mhm.
the cartoon facts, bro. Yo,
For
on
real.
some real shit though. It really was.
Yeah,
I remember hearing about that back in the day too.
yeah. I've
Yeah,
seen the.
Simpsons used to have like Fred Flintstone on the cigarette cartons and shit like that or whatever. They used to have that.
Oh yeah,
Crazy as
yeah.
fuck.
Flintstones on
Mhm.
cigarettes.
They only
Mhm.
I'm
stopped. They
going.
only stopped because they realized who's watching their stuff. So it's
The
like, okay,
product, yeah.
we can't really have them
I'm
associated with
gonna.
this product no more.
I'm gonna go with Rick and Morty.
Okay, y'all gotta
Rick and
explain Rick and
Morty
Morty a
is
little bit because I don't know shit about them.
it's absolutely fucking hilarious, but it's really smart at the same time.
They both
Yeah.
are. Both of these shows are
Yeah,
incredibly smart. Hmm.
but like Rick and Morty is like on some multi-dimensional like astrophysicist like type shit. Like it's and it is the most random shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
But
they,
it makes sense because they travel through like there's just
the
possibility
multiverse
everywhere.
constantly.
Yeah.
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 So they have this thing that's my favorite running joke that they do. Like they have whole sections of it where they just sit down and watch TV and they watch multi-dimensional cable. So it's shit from all over. So there's like
All
this
over the
one channel,
yeah.
there's one universe where it's this man selling like furniture and shit. He got bees in his eyes. I know he got ants. And they just call all
Mhm.
over his body and his eyes. And he's like, "Hi, I'm Ants in My Eyes Johnson, and I'm here to sell some couches to you." It's like, what the fuck? And it's another one. It's like it's so many. And it's like one where this guy is like, it's like an infomercial. He like, "Hi everybody, I'm such and such, and I really don't like people in my personal space." Whoa, whoa, who's around me? Who's around me? Okay, so this is the personal space hour. Like, it's just the
It
funniest shit
sounds
ever. Like,
it sounds like some shit that I'd be interested into, but some
you
things
gotta
that
get
I'll
the
be
right
watching, yo,
episode.
I'm trying to tell you, like, I'll get caught up in some shit by accident. Like, it'll just come on and I'll be watching it in a doctor's office, and I'm like, man, I'm
Yep.
gonna check this out real quick. So I believe him.
This is Rick and Morty is it's action packed on some episodes. It's random as all get out. There is an overarching story with Rick and his family because he's always with his grandson. You know what I mean? And they go on these crazy out of the box adventures sometimes.
Insane.
Sometimes they stick to the home stuff, but a lot of the time it's them going on one adventure after another. you get to see more from the from other family members as well, and see how toxic they can be. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So in Futurama, like they had actual like scientists helping them write the stuff to make sure that they got it right. Just like with just like with Big Bang Theory. Just like with Big Bang Theory. They did the same thing in the writers' room. These are very intelligent shows, but
Yeah.
one thing that is up with the Rick and Morty fandom, the people that love it, like myself. Unfortunately, it does have that toxic element to it in some cases. You know what I mean? But I would definitely, if we're looking at today, I got to give it to Rick and Morty too. I love,
And they have emotional ass moments too.
both, yeah, both of them do, and and they do have some, some connectivity between the two of them. But I gotta give it to Rick and Morty.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, Rick and Morty takes the cake. Got that knocked in. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm looking at the list, and man, we barely put a dent in this list. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
You said 100.
Yeah, we got a shitload, man. There's 50 battles all together, and we're gonna go for a little while.
Yep.
But we're gonna probably try to squeeze in another fast round here in a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, we got a couple ones coming up here that we're probably gonna. The next one's gonna be a super fast one. We're gonna see it and we're gonna be like, hey, listen, you like this one? You like that one? Ain't really too much to discuss for it. It's not that they're bad shows or anything like that or whatever, but in my opinion, I think it was on. It was cool.
It was on. It was cool.
It was on. It was on. There was some other shit going on. But that is, and you guys tell me if let me see. Let me make sure I got the right one. Yeah, okay. And don't get me twisted, because one of these is my shit for real. Tailspin versus DuckTales. Tailspin versus DuckTales. Now, Tailspin was my shit. I used to love Tailspin when I was a kid. This is one of the ones that I remember watching on the the Disney Channel, because of course you had the lineup. There was a bunch of the shows that came on the Disney Channel, whatever, when you were younger.
Yep.
Yeah, Disney Afternoon, and you'd watch Tailspin, but DuckTales too, because DuckTales the theme song, hands down,
It's
was
an earworm. That's
what I love.
Yeah,
I love their DuckTales. I also like the theories. I like Scrooge McDuck and everything that they used to do, and so it's like, for me, I would pick Tailspin. Tailspin is where I'm going with, because I remember loving it like as a kid with Baloo, and yeah, Tailspin for me. What you got, Troy?
I'm gonna go with DuckTales. I never really saw
DuckTales?
Tailspin. Like it's been on before, but I didn't pay attention to it for real.
Okay. I watched them.
What you got,
I watched them both. And like one of them stuck around. DuckTales stuck around a bit more, and it had a lot of, and it had a lot going for it. Everything from the video games to the movie. You know what I mean? Tailspin, surprisingly, only had one season.
Yeah, it wasn't on for long.
Yeah, it had like, but this is when you had like 50-something episodes, and that's just season one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they weren't trajected like they are now.
So I thought it had at least 2 more seasons, but I guess I was wrong. I looked it up one day, and I was like, 1 season? That's it? And there's some episodes that will not be on. There's at least 1 or 2 episodes that will not be on Disney Plus for whatever reason. I don't know, but love them both. But I got to give it to DuckTales.
There's probably some bullshit in it.
Yeah, like
racist shit or something like that flew by before.
Oh man, it does involve them going to another country and stuff blowing up. But
see, there you go.
But I don't think it's racist or anything. But yeah,
they was like, turn this shit off.
but DuckTales, I gotta give it for probably give it to DuckTales for cultural impact. You know what I mean? Because so many people remember DuckTales. If it's not just from the theme song, but for their adventures.
It was familiar because we had Daffy Duck and shit like that, so it was like
DuckTales is very familiar.
Donald Duck.
Donald Duck, yeah.
And then when they came in with the reboot, when they came in and they did the remake, I should say, for 2017, there was a lot of connectivity between the DuckTales and the other Disney Afternoon characters. They did crossovers with them.
That
Yeah.
just made me think about Darkwing Duck.
Word up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Shit.
So I gotta
Sorry,
give
go
it the
ahead.
DuckTales.
We got a lot to
love
go.
the tailspin. All love the tailspin, but I gotta give it the DuckTales.
Nice. All right. Hey, listen, fair. So DuckTales takes the win. So believe it or not, guys, we've had 9 winners already, and we have 16 battles left. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get to at least. I mean, we may even get 10 done. We may even get 10 done. We're gonna have
Hold
a
on,
couple
we gotta
more.
dip out at 10:30.
10:30. Okay. All right. So we're gonna branch off. Y'all gonna want to talk about this next one. There's no doubt about it. This next one's gonna ring some bells. But all right, let's rock and roll. So 10:30 we'll probably start wrapping up. We'll just finish up whatever we got. We're gonna put it together. We're gonna do the rest of it, and then we'll figure out where we're gonna do like the finals. The finals we'll be able to do in one show. It'll only be 25 battles, and we're gonna kind of just rock them down all the way to the last ones. But this next one here, getting ready to close up the night. Okay, I want to hear y'all. This is gonna be interesting, yo, and it's pissing me off a little bit because I didn't finish watching this one, and I thought I was gonna be done, but I didn't finish it. But this is X-Men from back in the day
Oh,
Dog.
I mean,
to X-Men 97.
Okay. You just wanted us to fight. There's no reason for this.
yeah, I was literally thinking like, dog, this
This
nigga hate
gonna
us.
be
He
hard.
hate us. He hates us.
Yeah, this
That's
is gonna be
okay.
hard. Alright.
You know what? It's like because there's for different reasons, but I'm gonna have to give it to 97 because I think
Okay.
it does a great job of keeping the spirit of the original. But again, it's
Okay.
updated. The way that they move in this is different.
Oh yeah.
The way that they work together is so much just things that if they had added to the original would have had it because it had everything else. But
Yeah.
like, it's just this is my X-Men. This is what I've always wanted my X-Men to be.
Yeah.
And yeah, shit, like, oh my god, I'm just picturing moments in my head, like
Yeah.
X-Men
Yeah.
97 got it.
It's really listen, it's really good. Like I said, I didn't get to finish. I'm on episode like I think 5 of
Oh,
season
you almost
2.
done? You almost done?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
almost
got
there.
too much more. I haven't had a lot of time to watch TV, man. It sucks. Or
Yeah.
play a game, or I've been really trying to knock a lot of stuff out recently. But
Understandable.
it's really like
Sure.
like you said, Kyle. Troy. The one thing about X-Men 97 is they did a really good job of bringing that feeling back. Like we were talking about it, Kyle, when we were talking about the Batman Cape Crusader on Prime or whatever
Yeah.
it's called, the new
Yeah.
Batman series. They
No, you
did a
had it
really
right.
good. Yeah, they did a really good job of like bringing back that dark, edgy. I mean, it's a little bit more edgy even, but it's still like that same kind of look and feel.
I
That
finished that
that
too.
gritty, yeah, that gritty Batman. But I love X-Men, the old X-Men, bro. I love the character dynamic, and like you were saying, Troy, it's like even though they've modified it and brought like some, of course, adjustment to it, they've had time to work on it, and of course, they had a great foundation built already with the original X-Men cartoon. There was nothing like when I used to watch on Sat. I remember the fucking time slot because I used to watch that, then I would watch American Gladiators, and then I would watch of WWF. I'd watch the Superstars would come on. Now it's all on Fox. X-Men was like closing out the cartoons or whatever for the Saturday mornings. And I'll never forget it, bro. And I used to always have them on. They were the last ones, them fighting the Sentinels, and just like, being introduced to these characters, because this is where I got introduced to the X-Men. I didn't start in comics. I didn't know what the hell that shit was at the beginning. I started here.
Shit,
So,
that was my shit.
Yeah, listen, bro, I loved watching them, and then we got the games for Sega and all the I had every fucking X-Men toy, small Wolverine, big Wolverine, Cyclops. I had fucking Kraven the Hunter and shit. Like I had all of them things, bro. Bishop, I didn't even know what fucking Bishop was. This big ass black soldier toy, and I had all of that shit when I was younger and stuff. And yeah, I loved X-Men. So I'm gonna have to go with the old classic, bro. I remember the feels when I'm from watching it. Even though the new one is amazing, fucking hands down, amazing.
Yep.
So, all
Yep.
right, Kyle, it's on you.
New one is absolutely great, but I had to think about it. Like, what is one thing that the original show had over the revival, and that's time. That's time. Because X-Men, you could stretch out a plot for a few good episodes before
Yeah.
it wraps up, and you still got more of the season to go, because this was around the time where seasons were a lot longer,
Like
or at least
22
they,
episodes type shit.
right, or at least
Or
they
more.
felt, they felt a lot longer. X-Men '97, and Trey and I and our homeboy Steady, DJ Steady, shout out to him. We talked about this in depth, and we all kind of agreed that X-Men '97, while it's great, it feels rushed. There are some, especially this recent season, that feel rushed because of the restraint of 10 episodes or 9 episodes per season. So the
Good
streaming,
point.
yeah,
And so many shows are doing that now. Like,
so they have to rush through plots, or they have
Yeah.
to over-explain, or they, like all that stuff. So streaming kind of hinders it a bit. So I got to give it to OG X-Men.
That's a good point because I remember, like you said, I remember having those, especially the cartoon shows where it was, the fight of the war or whatever, part one, and then X-Men was one of the ones that went to like part 5 and shit. And you're like, damn, y'all motherfuckers.
Exactly. You
I
had
and then
remember
they'll
that
have
happening,
another sequel to
Yeah.
it, and then the following season or some shit.
Yeah.
exactly. You had to
Start with
you
a
had to
damn
sit
two-parter and shit.
You had to sit there and watch and wonder. Now it's, we'll get this whole arc done in like 3 episodes, bam, or less.
Yeah.
Like the Dark Phoenix and the original shit, Phoenix in general had like 3 different sections, how multiple seasons.
Yep.
It's so crazy that, like, I remember watching it. Of course, you're watching it sporadically, like when you were younger, bro. You weren't watching it like you were watching it every
In
Saturday.
order. Yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't watch the shit, whenever we wanted. Even I
gotta catch
got,
this
yeah, you got to catch it. And I remember watching Ninja Turtles, and I'm like, damn, I've seen every episode of Ninja Turtles ever. You think that shit, but then you get older, and you're like, wait a minute. I was watching we had my son. My son loved watching the old Ninja Turtles on Tubi. They just play that shit throughout the whole day, just all day.
Yep.
And I'm like, there's so many episodes that I don't remember, or and then there's the ones that I do remember.
Yep.
And I'm like, damn, Ninja Turtles went up to like fucking season 10. I was like, man, like a million episodes.
Let me see. Wait a minute. So it started in 87.
87?
87 and ended in, I think, 96.
Yeah,
So
it went all the way through, bro.
Yeah.
Almost 10 years. But yeah, so yeah, the X-Men would be one. I started rewatching it a little bit on Disney Plus or whatever, just to kind of show my kids. And yeah, it's such a great show, bro. That we're gonna have a couple more. All right, Troy, you got to be out of here in a minute. Let's go ahead and see if we can knock out some quick ones. I'm gonna kind of go out of order here, and then I'll remember which ones we did. And let's do a couple of quick ones that we can knock out and just kind of leave a little room for the next time we battle, because we are at, all right, we got 15 battles left. Let's see if we can knock out 5. That'll give us just 10 more that we'll finish off with. All right, we're gonna do some ones that I don't really think we're gonna miss too much. Let me go ahead. I'll just look at the order. Y'all will tell me more than I'll tell anything. All right, so we got some common ones that are up here that I think a lot of people will like now, but we weren't really watching them back in the day. It's not any nostalgic. These are more fresh ones. And one of those are, I don't even know if I know some of the names for some of these.
Give it a try. Give it a try.
My kids like him more than anything. All right, here we go. So this one here is Chowder. Chowder.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Let me say something, yo. I'd ask my kids about this shit. I was like, "What the hell is this?" And they were like, I asked them, like, "What's the popular ones that you are watching and everything?" And they said, "Oh, we like Chowder, and Chowder is apparently just a goofy cartoon."
Yeah, about them.
Absolutely.
Anybody watch it?
Yeah, I watched
Hell yeah.
both. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched
okay.
both.
Okay. So you guys know more than me. I don't know shit. What's the other show on here? I can't
Foster's
find
Home
it.
for Imaginary
Foster's
Friends.
Home. Yep.
Okay, so which one would y'all say is the best? And then y'all gonna sell me, and then I'll tell y'all I'll be the tiebreaker.
Okay.
But let's not spend too much time. We gotta try to knock these out quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say Chowder.
Right. You
That's
just
Chowder?
like yeah, that's like some high shit. Like
Yeah, this goofy
it's
comedy.
It's goofy as hell.
Okay.
It is goofy. It's got a great voice cast, and but I gotta go Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends because
Oh
it's
shit!
now the reason being is because this
The concept
is a
is dope.
world. The concept is dope. This is a world where your imaginary friends literally come to life. Okay, so.
Okay.
And you have and you have a place for them to go when you outgrow them. You know what I mean? That's where the foster.
So like
home
a imaginary
Halfway
Foster
house.
nursing home.
yeah,
Oh,
like a
yeah.
foster.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's, and it starts out with a boy and his imaginary friend. He's 8 years old. His mom does not like the imaginary friend because because he's a bit of a smart aleck. You know what I'm saying? But he made him so he'd have a friend because he has a bully for a brother. You know
So
what
the
I'm saying?
mom can see him, but he's imaginary.
Every your imagination
They
in this world,
manifest.
everybody can see it. Once
All right,
you've
listen.
made an imaginary friend, it becomes real.
Chowder
What?
wins. This is fucking
You know?
stupid ass concept.
Like once you make an imaginary friend, it becomes real. Everybody can see it. It's not just that's
I
where
grew
the
up
home
watching
comes from.
Drop Dead Fred. And Drop Dead Fred, if y'all remember Drop Dead Fred from back in the day,
That was goofy.
you ain't nobody else saw Fred but old girl. And they thought her ass was nuts. But now you got the imaginary friend where everybody see him. They ain't even an imaginary friend anymore. All right. All right, so you guys, all right, so I'm gonna go with Chowder just because my kids told me about it. That's pretty much the only reason I got it.
Nah,
So
that's
Chowder wins that one. All right, that was a fast one. Fast round. All right, so we got we got that one.
Yep.
And then we had let me see. What else another one that we have? Another one that I don't really know too much about that I think that we can kind of jump in real quick. All right, let's see. Okay, guys, you tell me about this one too. Here we go. Greatest cartoon. Oh shit, I gotta get some out of here. Let me get this one out of here first. You guys still watch cartoons hard. I watch certain kinds, man. I watch certain kinds. All right, so we
not
got
as much as I used to, but definitely for sure.
regular show
Shit.
versus the wonderful world of Gumball. Amazing world of Gumball. Y'all watch it?
I'm gonna say shout out to I like both of these shows, but I watched regular show a bit more, and regular show feels like teenage me.
It's like our future if they were a cartoon.
Odd
Yeah.
Future. Okay, I remember.
Yeah,
Like,
it's Odd Future if it was
in
a cartoon.
cartoon form. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that too. But I do fuck with Gumball. Gumball is hilarious. But
I haven't watched enough of Gumball. I've watched a few episodes here and there, but I can't really make a decision. You know,
Yeah, I've seen my
like,
daughter
watch it,
watching
it's
Gumball, and Gumball just seems like it's just the most ridiculous shit ever.
oh, absolutely,
Absolutely, right? Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely fucking ridiculous. I'm like, okay.
Regular
All right,
show is a
but
bit more slice of life with some goofiness thrown in there. You know what I'm saying? They got old technology battling against older technology. These two are lazy. I don't know how they act their friends. You know what I'm saying? It's all
they're
it's all that
basically
whole
stoners without weed. Like
this is college
Right.
humor stuff right here. This is college humor stuff.
Whereas
All right,
Gumball
so-
is a pig and a cat had a baby that was a cat.
Nah, I can't.
And
I'm
his
fucking
best
done.
friend's a goldfish.
I'm not even letting my kids watch that shit anymore.
His best friend's
All right.
a goldfish with legs.
Y'all got to pick. Out of these two right here, what would you guys say is the best to move on to the challenging rounds?
Regular show.
Regular show.
Regular
Shout
show? Okay.
out to Babe. That's also one of her favorite shows. So,
okay.
Regular show. Mm-hmm.
All right, regular show it is. Regular show is moving on. All right, let's see if we can squeeze one more in here. I think I got one more that we'll be able to add in here, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for the night.
Mm-hmm.
This is fun, bro. This is fun as hell. It's
This
also
has
like
been-
giving you a lot of thoughts,
Yeah,
reminiscing.
new perspectives and shit.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. All right, here we go. Let's see. Last one for the night. All right, so we got one more that's going to be an easy kind of
Is it gonna be easy? Because not all of these were easy. Like
Oh,
At all.
it might have been easy for you, but not,
yeah, probably for me, right? That's why the easy one. Okay, I won't do that one because that one seems like okay. Y'all, we probably gonna have a discussion about that one. All right, let's do this one. This one's the last one. All right, this is the what the hell is this?
dude.
The
Mm.
who is this, guys? Go ahead, y'all tell me what show this is.
Man. Okay.
The first one is something falls. I forgot.
Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls.
There we go. Gravity
Gravity
Falls.
Falls versus the Owl House.
I
Owl
haven't
House,
watched
that's
Owl
right,
House.
okay.
The Owl, you gotta watch the Owl House. I'm sorry, you gotta watch that. You gotta
Oh,
watch
shit,
the Owl
Cal
House.
is in
Both-
it. Cal
I
is
checked
in
that
it.
out, but I'm gonna go with Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls, is it good?
Gravity Falls
Yeah.
is dope. Gravity Falls is dope.
It's like the kid version of X Files.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, pretty
Good
much
comparison.
well thought out mysteries, all
Yeah.
all of that, right? Freaking Owl House did not get the credit it deserved by Disney. Like the fandom around it were like, look, we love this show. It's about chosen family. It's about being different. It's about a lot of things.
I thought it was vampires.
Oh well,
it looks like it's vampires from right here,
she's
or werewolves or some shit.
the owl lady's a witch, right? So this is a world where every witch is kind of separated by the type of magic that they do. You can only do like one or like really like one type of magic because they have a kind of a dictatorship in a way. Whereas the owl lady right here, her name is Ida. She does what they call wild magic. She is a master at just doing her own, doing her own thing. And one day you have, and one day you have Luce Nazela who follows her into Luce. Yeah, she is, I believe, Dominican or Puerto Rican, one or the other. But yeah, like she's a weird kid. She's a nerd. She's a huge nerd who feels too different in the world that she's in the normal world. And one day she follows Ida into the Boiling Isles world, and they form a family. And she wants to learn how to be a witch. Now she's not born with magic, so she has to learn it the hard way. She has to learn it the hard way. She has to learn it the hard way,
I'm
the
loose.
legendary way. Yeah.
Hi, I'm loose.
All right, guys.
Wow.
So for this last speed round here, I had an understanding of what it is. I heard of Gravity Falls. I've never seen either show at all. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. What would you guys say are the winners here, knowing what we know about them?
Gravity Falls.
I love Gravity Falls, but I got to give it to Owl House.
All right, that means I got to be the tiebreaker. Damn it, I don't watch it. All right. What I'm gonna say is I knew of Gravity Falls more, and you sold me more when you said it's like the X-Files. So I can see myself like entertaining, like, hey, my kids got it on, I can check it out or whatever. You know something I check out that I watch with my kids when they have it on? iCarly. I watch iCarly hands down every time they have iCarly on. I love iCarly. That's a good ass show, bro. We've been watching it a lot. My son likes it.
It's a very goofy show, very early, very very mid 2000s internet culture.
Extremely.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, Gravity Falls took the last win of the night. Great job, guys. We got through. Just to wrap it up, Beeline, we got through. We have 13 winners locked in. We have 12 more battles remaining before we get to the champion to the semifinal rounds. And then in the next episode, we may be able to rock out pretty much everything. We're gonna go a little quicker with the rest of these, and then we're gonna rock out the ones after. That will be a little bit more. We may get to announce the last one after. It might be like a 2-hour show. So maybe I'll even start a little earlier so we can go a little faster and have a little fun. But we'll do that. We're gonna return for this. I think I don't want to wait too long. How is everybody good to do this 2 weeks from now? Next week's gonna be a watch list episode.
Yeah.
And then we'll do after the watch list episode, we'll come back in maybe the first week of September and finish this challenge. I really enjoyed this, Joe. This is a lot of fun.
That was great. This was great.
It was good. Yeah, it was fun, right? I'm glad you guys enjoyed it too, man. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it too. Make sure that you leave your comments and definitely hit us up on who you think is going to participate. in the next rounds that we have. Troy, thank you so much for coming on. Kyle, of
Yes,
course,
sir.
you live
Absolutely, bro.
here. This is your house. You eating out the refrigerator. But Troy, you got anything going on? Rest of this week or coming up?
Yeah, just new episodes. I'm bringing back Blurred Man. I started recording this week, so the episode's dropping next week. Um, Man of Horror and Love Journal are all out, and After Dark came out last week, so
I saw
look out
you
for
and
all
Harley. Yeah,
those. Oh yeah, and then
awesome.
next month the Love Journal documentary is coming out.
There you
Documentary.
go.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been working on it for
Oh,
like
Troy over
3 years,
working.
so
Okay,
yeah,
man. I'm
it's
scared of
time.
you,
It's
bro.
time. It's time.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah,
working.
look on it. Yeah, come back on the show and tell us about it so we can tell people about it as well. Kyle, man, got anything going on, brother?
Yeah, we got like I'm still working on I'm still working on stuff with fellow podcasters. B, I got some more information more information for you that you might be interested in on the
Okay.
brains coming back soon, as well as A for Abled. So watch out watch out for that. And yeah, definitely enjoying these nerd outs here.
I
Oh
love
yeah,
it. I love it. Yeah, we're
yeah.
gonna do a lot more, yo. There's a bunch that I have in mind that we haven't even touched on. I mean, we're gonna do action. We're gonna do zombie shit. It's gonna be a bunch of fun ones that we do for this. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to find a way to modify it too, so it goes a little quicker, so we can get it done a little quicker. This is the first one, and I think it went really well. So,
Yeah.
this is amazing. But guys, listen. Thank you, Beeline. We closing out another work week. We are done this week. We've done all 3 shows. I was a good boy this week. But listen, y'all, we will be back next week. I got a bunch of plans for a bunch of things that are going to be coming up going into September and closing out the year. And I can't wait to share them with you guys. But until then, we're going to tell you, stay true, stay positive, pay attention, and have a great rest of your night. And we'll see you next week. Peace out, guys.
Peace.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed that episode, make sure you head on over to the Beeline Entertainment LLC YouTube channel, where we have so much more for you. We have the Beeline Web Show on Tuesday nights, as well as Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk on Wednesdays, and of course, the Beeline Entertainment Show on Thursday night. Join us and make sure that you hit that like, hit that share, and of course, subscribe with that bell button for the notifications so you can make sure you're getting all the great content from the Beeline Entertainment LLC.